Yo, what is going on, guys? CWverse here, and welcome back to another video on Superman and Lois. And this will be my trailer breakdown for the new trailer that they have just dropped. And I will just start off by saying I have mixed feelings about this trailer. Like, the shots in the trailer look pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. But there's this one specific dialogue in that trailer that really had me, and I do need to talk about that. And also the choice of music that they had in this trailer was quite odd as well. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Now, obviously, I can't show you guys the trailer due to copyright issues, and I don't want to risk disputing the copyright claim, so I'm not going to add the trailer onto this video. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer already, I will link it in the description down below. But saying that you guys have clicked on this video, I am guessing you've seen the trailer already, since this is a breakdown after all. So going into the trailer, so once again this trailer has such a Man of Steel vibe to it, and essentially we get this really well shot clip of the Kent farm, and we have the three kids, Jordan Kent and Jonathan Kent, as well as their friend Sarah Cushing, who is obviously the daughter of Lana Lang. And we obviously know that Jordan and Jonathan are really good friends with Sarah Cushing. So maybe if they're having like dark times or something like that, they will just meet up with each other and just talk about it like that because of how close they are. But essentially, Jordan is telling Sarah about the great moments his father had growing up in Smallville. But as we see, Sarah hates it in Smallville for some reason, and I am interested to see why that is the case. But we then get this shot of the family unpacking their things by the looks of it, since after all we have moved from Metropolis to Smallville for a reason. And that is obviously because Clark and Lois have been fired from the Daily Planet. There was probably another reason as well to it, but we will have to find out while watching the episode. We then get this shot of Clark and Lois leaving the Daily Planet by the looks of it, since Clark still has his Daily Planet badge on. So this could be like right after they got fired, as they are in the elevator. But Lois is trying to convince Clark to tell the kids that their father is Superman. And Clark is pretty much saying like, no, it's too dangerous for them to know right now, which obviously it is true, because if he does tell them, then maybe like the kids would accidentally slip it out of their mouths and tell someone else. Let's just say that may not end quite well, so Clark still wants to keep it a secret. But we then get this shot of Clark suited up as Superman, maybe looking for like a location of somebody or something like that, because he is looking around. But in the next shot we have Clark revealing to his kids that he is Superman, and obviously the kids don't believe him. Jordan goes up to him and says, no, we've seen Superman before, we've seen him. And that is until obviously we see Clark taking off his glasses and he lifts the car up as he starts flying. And due to this reveal, obviously the kids will be in a state of shock, because the kids are like 14 to 16 years old, somewhere around there. So basically they haven't found out until now, and this will pretty much get them triggered because they've been lied to for that many amount of years. So I am very interested to see how that will go. Now the next shot is actually quite interesting, and we have Clark talking to General Samuel Lane about the fact that he has revealed to his kids that he is Superman. And Clark obviously says that he did this because he couldn't lie to them anymore, and this would basically keep the family together, or that is at least what he believes. However, General Samuel Lane completely disagrees with this statement, and he says, no, Clark, it's going to tear them apart. And as we do see later on in the trailer, he does look to be correct. But I am very interested to see this relationship between Clark and General Samuel Lane, because obviously we do know that Samuel Lane doesn't have a good relationship with Clark. But also he does know that Clark is Superman. And as we saw in Supergirl, he doesn't like the Kryptonians, but he still uses them for his advantage and basically uses them to get the job done. So I am very interested to see how Clark responds to that. But again, because we are seeing loads of retconning going into this show, it could change, and maybe Samuel Lane now has like a positive relationship with Clark or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But we do have more family issues going on, which is understandable, saying that Clark would have had to lie to these kids every single day for X many amount of years. I have no idea how old the kids are. I'm guessing 14. because obviously Clark has to prioritize being Superman most of the time, and he needs to find these lies for the kids every single time, and it cannot be the same thing. He always has to lie to them every time. And because these kids have been lied to for, let's say, 14 years, this will repel them from the family being intact. This would basically, like, separate the family, if you know what I mean. So I am interested to see how the kids will start to become on board with their father being Superman, because obviously they cannot stay mad for too long. They're gonna eventually have to, like, forgive him and be on board with his father being Superman. We also see the kids moving a bunch of haystacks, and they discover this underground hideout in the Kent farm, and this is probably where Clark's Kryptonian ship is hidden, where he first crash lands on Earth. If I have to guess, that would probably be my best guess, because I have no idea what else he would be hiding over there other than maybe like a Superman suit or something. But again, he keeps his suit with him most of the time, so that's probably his Kryptonian ship over there. But we do once again have Superman out of space, listening to like the cries for help, I'm guessing, or he's just charging himself up in the sun, because that's where Superman gets his power from, in the sun. Obviously from this first trailer, we do know that this is where the Stranger will attack him, but obviously we do not see it during this trailer. Now we do then cut to this shot over here, and this is actually, for those who don't know, this is the first time Clark and Lois first meet each other, as we are expecting some sort of a recap for like the first 5 minutes of the episode or so, because after all, this is a new show. However, we've seen Superman in the Arrowverse before, so for those who haven't watched the Arrowverse but are going into Superman and Lois, they are obviously going to have to show a recap, so that is what that is for, I'm guessing. We then cut to Clark suited up as Superman once again, and as you guys can see over here, he's lifting up an iceberg and he is wet. Now this is actually a nuclear power plant where a Fukushima-sized disaster has just begun, and Superman basically, like, freezes it and creates an iceberg like that, and as a result cooling down the heat in the reactor vessel. And later on in the trailer, we do obviously see Superman landing on that outer area of that place. But this next shot is once again very interesting, and as we can see, Clark looks really afraid about something. Now I do know what it is, but for the sake of spoilers, I'm not going to say anything. But this line, I hate this line. This is probably my biggest issue in this trailer. But this line, I hate this line. This is probably my biggest issue with this trailer. The world always needs Superman, but right now the family needs you more. I totally disagree. So we obviously know that there will be loads of family issues in this show. So I do get where Lois is coming from when she says this, because she obviously wants to repair the broken family. But no, being Superman always comes first. Saving people's lives who are in danger is more important to Clark than being a father. That is who Superman is. Regardless of the consequences, he would very much rather save lives. So I really dislike this part of the trailer, and it reminds me of like a We Are the Flash situation. I just don't like this line during the trailer. But we do see that Jordan and Clark are on good terms again, as we do see them hugging each other. So Clark presumably gave him some sort of like a sincere apology and an explanation to why he's hidden this for so long. And maybe Jonathan is on board with it. He's like, okay, Dad, I forgive you. But we know that Jordan, in the other hand, is this darker person, and he would probably like take it more seriously. So he would probably be the one more upset. So maybe after this explanation, he's like more understanding, and then they're on good terms like that. We also see that Clark uses his heat vision, but his heat vision is no longer blue, it is red. So clearly by the looks of it, they will be retconning some stuff that we have seen in the Arrowverse before and changing it during this show, because as we saw in the Arrowverse, the Kryptonian heat vision was blue, and as we see over here, his heat vision is now red. But we do have soldiers shooting at the Stranger, aka Captain Luthor. As we already know, he is pretty much like this multiverse version of Lex Luthor, and as we can see, he has his own version of the Lexus suit with him as well, to obviously use this for his antagonizing plans and also defeat Superman as well. We do end off the trailer with the Stranger grabbing Superman and literally lifting him up. Now we know that Superman is the most powerful comic book superhero, so seeing this only would mean he's using like kryptonite against him or something, or he is just that powerful. Maybe the stranger is more powerful than the casual Lex Luthor, or maybe this costume that he's wearing makes him a lot more advanced and, like, puts him in the level of a Kryptonian. Maybe that's the case. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought about this trailer. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.